Hey, good morning. Saturday morning. I'm here at We Care, which is down in Aiken. And so yesterday was a crazy day because we had two people quit. One person was the kitchen, the cook. Pretty much went in, said good morning to her, everything like that. Everything was fine. Probably 2 hours later, the lady was just like, "Oh, I can't take it. I quit." So I was just like, what the hell happened? However, I don't care what happened. To be honest with you, it's like, listen, if you're gonna go, go. I don't chase behind anybody. I truly don't. So she's gone. We have plenty of other staff here that picked up, filled, and everything like that. So it was all settled. So I was pretty much up till late last night, probably about right now it's about 7 a.m. But I slept here. I stayed in my office and went to sleep in the office because I had to do some work on the ceiling inside of the dining room. So the only time to really do it is in the evening when everybody's sleeping, knocked out. So fixed a good portion of the sheetrock work that was needed on the ceiling. This evening, I'm going to do the same thing and fix that up some more. Right now, somebody told me that there was like feces at the front entrance of this door right here. It wasn't. Somebody dropped a bunch of coffee, left it there overnight, and it hardened and stuff like that. So I just got the mop and everything over here, and just cleaning it up and stuff like that. Just because I'm here and I have other staff here doesn't mean that I don't get my hands, put them to use and help out. I always help out. But Saturday morning, this is it. So after this, then I got to sit down in the office because I have to check schedules. A lot of the assistants, they sent me schedules that they made. I have to sit down and check it and sit down and approve them, approve food orders and stuff like that. And then get to wait for a maintenance man because one of the other people that quit was a maintenance guy who just quit out the blue. We knew he was sort of fickle or whatever like that. But like I said, it's neither here nor there. That's just this game. It is a high turnover rate when it comes to healthcare, period, whether it's a home health aide, nurses, just the whole health industry in general, minus doctors, but I don't even know. I will maybe, I'm not going to say maybe, but I will soon when I purchase a hospital. But it's just high turnover. The good thing is that this is a numbers game. There's a lot of people out here. Somebody always needs a job. So, speak to you later. All right, I'm in here listening to them tell me some stories about what they ate.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ivory. What was your meal? Who?
Pork and beans and grits.
Pork and greens. Pork and beans and grits.
Right.
And Walter said, "Oh yeah." Walter was like, "Oh, that's the meal. That hit the spot."
Don't like that?
He gave it.
Pork
and beans.
Do you know about that, Chester?
No, sir. I got one.
What you?
Get it up there. Good.
Who?
Sausage.
Sausage or what?
Spaghetti.
Well, that's normal. Sausages and spaghetti.
I had it. And it's not
Shit.
If it's in there, I was making already.
Yeah, that was good.
But I never heard of no pork and beans with grits.
Me neither.
Peanut butter, banana.
That's normal. Peanut butter and bananas.
Got some wine with Cheerios.
What?
Who?
I got some wine with Cheerios for breakfast.
What?
But that's a new
Wine
one.
and Cheerios.
Yeah.
You didn't put the wine in the Cheerios. You had Cheerios. What you mean? You ate Cheerios and you drunk some wine.
Yeah, wine. That's a new one.
See, he's like rich country. That's rich country. Walter is poor country.
Same thing. He
I
put
drunk for a
beer
problem.
in his cereal. My
Beer
dad.
and the cereal.
Pork and beans and grits.
All right, cool.
She
So
stumbled that
I
one.
got the story: pork and beans and grits. I'm recording this because I'm gonna put this out there for everybody to see if they ever had pork and beans and grits. I ain't never heard that before. That's crazy, but they told me about the food. So another one they just told me about was fatback and crackling bread and hog jaw. So I'm from the city. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I have never had no fatback, hog jaw, any of that stuff like that. I'm in here. This is the office. Turn this around. So this is the office. This printer copier. I got this because it was supposed to be like, I guess, a good thing to grab it because we was going through ink cartridges so much and stuff like that, and seemed like a good deal. We was going through printers, then the ink cartridges, and it just became a hassle to keep, oh, we out of ink, we got to get it. I didn't get signed up on the auto ship on the ink until after I got this with a different facility. But I'll tell you this. At first, it sounded good because it's like, oh, it's only 200 and bucks a month, or it started out at 175 a month or something like that. And I was like, okay, great. Is that all that's included? Is that the final fee? Is that the monthly charge? And it's like, yes, yes, yes. So now you got to sign a lease agreement, 3-year term. With that 3-year term, they service it, but the company that I called for it is not the one that provides the machine. The machine is provided by somebody called PEAC, P-E-A-C. They're the ones who lease the machines. The company is just a middle person that I called, which was Salisbury. So as a middle person, they service the equipment. PEAC leases you the equipment. So after everything was said and done, there was 2 agreements that I had entered into, but Salisbury told me the wrong thing. So the printer coming from PEAC was one price, and then Salisbury's agreement is a different price. And that price comes up to way over what I originally was quoted at the 175, something whatever like that. So I know the first one they sent me was somewhere around 596. Then after that, the bill would be maybe around 300 or something dollars. Then I get a separate bill from the middle company, the third party company, for $64 a month. So I didn't pay the $64 a month simply because I'm showing you the other part of this, the other office. Offices, the offices are combined. They have a door in the middle to combine them. But yeah, I didn't pay the other part of the fee for the servicing for the company that set me up with the agreement because they never disclosed that, hey, we're charging you separate, and then the other company is going to charge you separate. So, no, I'm not playing with the, you're deceiving me, and you're being deceitful within your advertisement and stuff like that. So I just paid a printer copy and a lease company instead of, doing both of them. Eventually, I will rework that agreement with the servicing company, and then I'll pay them something for the servicing of it when we need servicing or require servicing. But definitely look out when you're doing office printer and copiers, because you want to just go to the one company that's leasing your equipment and maintaining the equipment and having that one agreement with them. Don't go to the middle person who's just finding a lease for you, but they're advertising it as if it's their printer that they're sending you. They're not. Again, this is the first time that I got into this, the first time I'm doing it. Unfortunately, one of the mistakes I made was I was like, hey, I do a lot of printing and copying at, the bigger facilities, so I'm going to get 2 of these. Well, guess what? One of those facilities, the printer and copier over there is not even being used because the ink subscription is actually came in and working perfectly. And that ink subscription, by just buying a regular little HP Office Jet, that ink subscription is like $25 or $30 a month. So again, this printer over here, we use it a lot. But if you're not using a printer a lot, multiple things going to it, running it, you could probably do away with going to Staples, Office Depot, one of those spots. Amazon, get you something online. Do the subscription with it for the ink. HP, we got a lot of HP printers, and we do the HP subscription where it could tell when the printer's on. It sends that thing on auto ship. It's so cheap. It's like $39 a month, I think it is. Once I think about it, and I think about the bill that I see on a bank statement, it's about $39 a month. And I mean, sometimes we have extra ink, you know. So right now, I'm in a situation where I have a copier over there that I got, and I have a 3-year term on it. And guess what? It's sitting there collecting dust because we don't use it. This one in here, we use this all the time. But the other one, it's just there collecting dust. And I got the idea because I went to a facility that's out in St. George out here that we was going to purchase. And they had the printer set up there. They had one printer. All the computers went to it. Everything went to it. It was their main printer. They used that for everything. And even when I looked at her paperwork, her printer agreement was like $220 a month. So that's why I was like, man, this is good. They do everything. They'll, you know, provide the toner and the ink for you. All you do is put the paper in. I was like, well, damn, that's real good. Set it and forget it. One of those type of things. But they used it a lot. So if you're not going to use this thing a lot and have all the computers in your office, facility, whatever like that, go into this printer, and it's out there for people to use, it may not be worth it. You may be better off just get a daggone, you know, HP, a Canon, or whatever like that. Call it a day, do the subscription. You'll save a ton of money. All right, I gotta get to doing some work. So later.
Y'all, everybody sitting here watching this, literally.
Hit the stove for William, drip the kid. I get the tree for free.